Hi everybody. The lead into this is from the Nutcracker. I live streamed it last night. I paid for the live streams, the Moscow Ballet, so I don't feel guilty about taping a couple seconds of it. So I got to see my Nutcracker this year. Yay, yay. My son had called me and he says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm watching a Nutcracker." I said, "That's my yearly tradition." So, anyway, it's a cold, rainy, damp day here in Wilmington. It's one of those days I can't get warm. I had another sweater on before and I had to switch because I'm cold. I went out before, but I had to go to the bank really. But I hate driving around in this weather. So now it's foggy out. So, okay, trivia. A chocolate-flavored cafe latte is named for a city in which country? And the choices are Turkey, Yemen, or Ethiopia. And the answer is Yemen. It's from the town of Mocha, Yemen. Mocha usually refers to any coffee with chocolate flavoring, which I always look for because as much as I love coffee, I can't have anything that says mocha with chocolate because I'm allergic to chocolate. I know. What can you do? Love the smell though. Mocha did not originally have anything to do with chocolate. It's a variety of coffee beans named for the port city of Mocha in Yemen. It's unknown how the term mocha became associated with chocolate. So that's the story of that. And on this day, oh, they didn't give the date. I didn't write it down. Thomas Edison, I think it was 18 something, toward the end of that century. Thomas Edison privately demonstrated his candlescent light at Menlo Park in New Jersey. And it's the birthday of Jenny Adeker, I think is how you pronounce her name. She's 68, she's in the midwife. You know, she plays I think she's the head nun. I always liked that show. In fact, I should go back and watch episodes I haven't watched yet, because you can always see them on, I think it's Amazon Prime. In 1802 on this day, the United States buys the Louisiana Territory from France. So we get to go to New Orleans. And if anyone's been to New Orleans, know how a lot of it is in French. You go into that one famous church and there's things written in French there. And on this day in 1860, South Carolina seceded from the Union. So I have a little bit of trivia by the movie, A Wonderful Life. Okay, Frank Capra's movie had a preview on December 20th, 1946 for charity at New York City's Globe Theater. This was a day before its official premiere. It was taken, the script was taken from a short story by Philip Van Doren Stern. That's a mouthful, right? Philip Van Doren Stern. He wrote this story called The Greatest Gift. He self-published it and sent out the story on a fancy 21-page Christmas card to different people. So Frank Capra found it somehow, and he shared it with Jimmy Stewart and the producer at RKO Movies. the movie production company, RKO Pictures, and paid $10,000 for the film rights. Boy, I'd take $10,000 today. Back in 1946, $10,000 is worth even a lot more money. So RKO Studios wanted Cary Grant. However, when Capra came on board, he brought Jimmy Stewart. The role of Mary was offered to a lot of different people, including Olivia de Havilland, before Donna Reed won the role in her first starring role. Won the role. I'm repeating myself. Anyway, it was her first starring role, Donna Reed. And she later got an Oscar for From Here to Eternity, where she played the girlfriend of Montgomery Clift. She played a prostitute. I don't know, a lot of Academy Awards go to roles with prostitutes. I know Shirley Jones won Academy Award for playing a prostitute in, Elmer Gantry. I like my old movies, what can I tell you? I'm full of needless information, useless information. Caroline Grims, who played the youngest daughter, Suzu, and who said, every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings, had never seen the movie until 1980. Isn't that interesting? Carl Schweitzer, who played Alfalfa in the Little Rascals. I used to watch the Little Rascals all the time. Remember Alfalfa with that piece of hair sticking out? See, I could be Alfalfa. No, not quite. I have more than one hair sticking up. He played the character Freddie, who took Mary to a school dance. And that was the scene. Remember when they're dancing and when the gym floor opens up and they all fall in the pool that's under the gym floor? Mary and George Bailey, wound up in the water along with other people. Unfortunately, Carl died tragically at age 31, and I don't want to get into that. It's a shame, though. So, tomorrow, I know around here, and I'm sure it's not just, maybe it will be today in other parts of the world, I don't know. The planets Jupiter and Saturn will appear closely aligned in the sky. They will look like a double planet. Because this event is happening near Christmas, it is being dubbed the Christmas star. The last time these planets have been visibly close in our night sky was 800 years ago. While they appear close, they are actually approximately 450 million miles apart. Amazing, huh? I'm not good at finding things in the sky. I'll go out tomorrow night and see if I can see anything. But I can't even figure out where the Big Dipper or Little Dipper is. Not good, huh? Anyway, and this will get to my story about my cold hands. I used to get massages, and this happened, oh geez, it must be 20 years ago. That's the trouble when you get older. You think of things like they were yesterday, and then you realize, oh my goodness, that was so many years ago. Anyway, a friend of mine has suggested this lady to go to for a massage. So she says, not only will she give you a massage, but she'll tell you about your prior life. Her prices were good, so I decided to go. Well, she noticed I do get cold hands. So she told me this story while she's giving me a massage, you know, and you're practically naked on the table, about in my prior life. This is a true story, so I know it's going to be a little unbelievable. In my prior life, I worked on a whaling boat up near Denmark, Norway, around there, Scandinavia, that whole area. Well, what happened is somehow when I was trying to get hold of the whale with the other people, the cord or the rope, I got it caught in the rope and flipped overboard. So here I am, I'm in the freezing water. She's telling me while she's giving me this massage. I'm in the freezing water, and the whale took his tail and flipped me on his back. So I'm on the back of the whale. And I'm laying down and my hands are up across against the, the stomach or back of the whale. And they froze onto the whale. And that's how I died. And then the lady's giving me massages saying to me, "Why are you stiffening up?" Well, if you heard that story, what would your reaction be? I never went back to her. I thought to myself, I thought massages were supposed to be relaxing. So in my prior life, I was a guy, according to her, and I worked up around that area on a whaling boat. Wonderful, and I died on a whale. So with that, I'm gonna leave you go. So if you ever run across someone who wants to give you a massage and tell you about your prior life, don't do it. Everybody have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.